What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the simulator. Welcome back to the channel here at Turbo Talon Golf. This camera never wants to cooperate. I guess it's cooperating a little bit now. It is Tuesday the 16th of September 2025. I'm wearing a t-shirt that is much too short and small for me because it was the first thing I pulled off the hanger in my closet. And that's probably all the pertinent information you're going to need for this these couple of rounds here. We're going to start out with Hosel Rockets Golf League. It's called the Thrill of DPC Skyglass Hill. I'm sure you can guess where that is. Let's check out the vital stats. 8-foot gimme auto putt, 6,200 yards, let's call it, tee boxes. Thursday pins, green firmness is soft with a stimp of 11, fairway firmness is hard, wind is calm. So what we can expect today are approach shots to hit the green and stick pretty decently, and our drives or whatever we're hitting off the tee to go roll out extra on the fairway. Let's get it loaded up. I stopped by my local golf store on the way home from work, because why the hell not? And I was looking through one of their bargain bins, and I found this 64-degree TPW pin seeker wedge. It's pretty dope. Just kidding, it's probably going to get me in trouble. I don't know if I would dare to use this on the real course. Says it's got a 6 bounce, and I don't know what grind it is. It's probably too cheap to even mention it. But there you have it, 64 degrees. I did a little warm up with it on the range. Looking to use it when I am short-sighted or I need a ball to stick. That's probably when I'm going to pull it out. But other than that, it should probably stay shelved. It's a pretty dangerous club. And I did break another SIGPRO simulator tee, but I sort of fixed it, tied a little slip knot, and I got it looped around one of the legs of the tee. Let's get everything fired up, do a sound check and a graphics check, and then get rolling into these rounds. I can already see we're chugging a little bit. Let's check the frame rate. Looks like we're hitting 60 now, 100 frames per second uncapped. However, if we enable a few different things, we may see some different results here. Okay, now we're on ultra graphics. And what I can't afford to have in the video is this glitching that you see here. So if we look at the graphics settings, the VSync, and the glitching's not too bad right now. What's going on, Shankin' Birdies? How you doing, old buddy? All right, let's tee off here. Let's see where a good spot to attempt to land is. I recalibrated the launch monitor and fixed the offset. That shouldn't have much of a difference, or excuse me, an effect on anything. You got your channel logo. It's unfortunately small for me here. I'm working on a, okay, that's pretty sweet. I'll have to look at the larger version of that logo later. If you want to, I don't think you can send images through the chat. I was going to say send it and I'll bring it up on the screen, but I'm sure YouTube somehow made that impossible. Send an image through the chat. Yeah, I don't know how that could ever be a good idea. Okay, we got a decent tee shot. Maybe this is the start of something beautiful, guys. Maybe this is the start of something beautiful. No, are you a part of any Discord servers that I might be able to find real quick? Hosel Rocket or SGT or somewhere. Sure, you could drop it if you care that much. We got 232 to the pin. Let's call it 220. What are we at for altitude here? 20 feet. Let's just try to get something over to the, let's try this 5 wood. Oh, that was almost a beautiful shot. The question here is, do I try to use that 64-degree bargain bin wedge right here out of the sandbox? What's going on, Hosel and Flying Fat Kid? Holy crap, the whole crew's here. Let's try this 64-degree bargain bin wedge out of the sand trap here. All right, so not a great showing, but we'll get better with it. I warmed up a little. A 60-degree wedge is pretty dangerous. A 58-degree wedge is not recommended even for most beginner golfers, but here we got a 64-degree bargain bin wedge. And you can see this thing, it's okay, we'll get used to it. Bargain bin wedge, yeah, dude. I got there's a Uinta Golf right by where I work, and it's on the way home, so it's dangerous. 17-footer. I think all those wedges brand new are like $59.99, maybe, no, it was $49.99, bargain bin wedge. 64-degree. It's not, it's probably okay in here because you got the same lie every time, but I don't know if I'd want to try it on the real course. 282 to the pin. Wind's blowing to the left. Let's do that. Okay. 240 total length. Hercules, Hercules. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm glad they finally got that thing shipped out, dude. That's sweet as hell. Okay, we're hitting out a regular rough. Ball's gonna go right. It's gotta go 45 plus some. Oh boy. 72 carry. How? Dude, I will forever chap on this software. It's not the software. You know what, let's try the 64 degree. We like to keep it real around here. I feel like this mic is like in my larynx. There we go. I gotta hit it 23. It's gonna come out a little left. I was practicing my different shots with this. It sure does die. Okay, we'll get better with it. I think it'll, in the beginning, it'll cost us some strokes, but in the end, it may save us a few. I don't know. Left that pretty short. Typical bogey. 129, playing about 115. That's weird. The 54 degree wedge went 71 yards. Okay. Guys, do yourselves a favor and don't change golf clubs as often as I do. It's a terrible idea. Absolutely terrible idea. I do not recommend it. If you want to have a good time, it's pretty dope. 64 degree wedge here. $64 wedge. I couldn't find a 69 degree, so I got the 64 degree. Boy, this shirt's little. There's the leaderboard. There's the leaderboard. Just when you think you're doing okay, have a look at the leaderboard. Boy, that bird is annoying as hell. Is that bird annoying the hell out of you guys too? Dude, I am not kidding you. I've tried so many golf clubs this season. Old ones, new ones, bargain bin ones, brand new, off the shelf with the plastic still on them. I played some stuff from the early 90s. I'm playing some Amazon special single length clubs. Dude, it doesn't matter. Just find you some good clubs, get some good grips on them, and practice hitting with them. Like it honest to God, does not matter. Not at my level. Not kidding. Someone else may have a different opinion on it, that's fine. But I have tried so many different sets of clubs this year. It just doesn't matter. $140. Somebody, the bird. Is this bird as loud as it is for me, as it is for you, as for me, as for you? Let's turn this down a little bit. It's like, is the bird following us? 140 to the pin. I don't know what my 140 club is. Let's hit an 8 iron. Holy crap. What altitude are we at? 160 carry 8 iron. That's not how far this club goes. And that was mishit. Come on, baby. Offline, 14 yards to the left. That seems legit, but we were almost OB because of that. What do we got, 22 yards? I think you guys know what time it is. Let's ruin a golf ball with this 64-degree wedge here. That was a useless shot. I think we're further away than we were when we started. That's why beginners are so inconsistent. Hence the reason you should not be keeping score. And then that, if it doesn't stick, it's coming back. It's stuck. So this is going to be a bit of a rough hole. Perhaps if we can make this putt. Really? Dude. Okay, so we can't hit any more high spin shots with that 64 degree. It's chewing up the golf ball. Same as the 60. I got an old Dunlop 60 that just chews balls up and spits them out. Not unlike your old high school girlfriend. Listen, my high school girlfriend was my wife, so if anybody got offended by that, save it. Save it. Write a sad story in your journal and move on. Oh boy, it is amazing to me how different hitting outside and hitting inside is. Am I really amazed? Not sure. Let's see here. That was an absolute humdinger of a drive there. 160 out of a bunker, up 12. Geez, what club do you even hit here? Oh, sweet. I get 2 margaritas for the price of 1. Let's see here. Not a bad shot. I think we were almost pin high. 7 iron for you, play 190. I don't hit my 7 iron 190, brother. I'll be lucky to hit at 140. What is going on in here? What is going on in the sim, people? We're thicking and chunking and thinning and sculling and Doing all the stuff you'd normally do in a nightclub. Bogey. Okay, we got out of that hole with a bogey. That's okay. 477. Let's see if we can get a hold of something. I said yesterday I wasn't going to play driver in the simulator anymore, but then I calibrated my simulator or my launch monitor and thought maybe there was some semblance of hope, to which there was none. There's one of those again. Fairway? Fairway? Yes. What was that? 150 something? Okay, what do we got to do? Ooh, 166. We still got 300 yards to go. We got some water up there. Get left. Yeah, fairway in regulation is a loose term. 112 in, I don't know what my 112 club is, people, I'm sorry. 50 degree. I gotta stop changing golf clubs. That's fine. See, that time it hit 95 yards. I don't think you're going to get a whole lot of scoring done when you have a gap that wide in your distances for your clubs. But let's try this 64 here. She sticks. Find some golf clubs that work. They all work. They all work. They all get the ball down the fairway or down the hole. I just don't want to be married to one set of type of clubs. I know I don't like muscle backs. They feel like shit. That was just a really terrible putt there. What happened? So everything's feeling slow now. What do we got? Just a regular ass old hole. Let's hit the ball. Seem to be hitting very high in the air. Let's get a members bounce there. You got a ruined golf ball now. And then we're gonna hold the space bar because this thing's coming back home. Okay, 185 yard drive. This is shaping up to be a very rough round here. 174 plus 11 out of the rough. Do I have a 180 club in here anywhere? Let's try this one. See, what I was trying to do there was hit it into the hole, but I was off by a half an inch, which is bull crap. I was trying to hole out. Man. GSPro. Damn shovelware. If I was using some other good simulation software like Unicore or Awesome Golf, that would have holed out like I planned it to. Stupid golf. Golf is dumb. You know who's dumber, the people who play it or the sport? I'm going to let you guys chew on that for a minute. We keep on coming back. That's dumb. That's dumb. You want to at least get out of that? No? 225, huh? That felt pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Was that off the... Yeah, that was off the top of the club. 173 playing 180 out of the bunk. I don't think I ever loaded E6 up one time before I started using GSPro, if I'm being honest. Guys, let me tell you what doesn't happen on the real golf course. Shelby doesn't hit 5 irons out of bunkers onto the green. And people wonder why their score is so much lower in the simulator. Let me tell you what doesn't happen. That thing you just saw. Okay, so I know the greens are soft, but they're really slow, like unbelievably slow. They're only 11 stimp. Yeah, I gotta hit the ball a little bit harder. Oh, also, don't switch golf clubs and don't switch launch monitors all the time. Unless you just want to shoot 20 over par in the simulator every day. Okay, I gotta hit the ball. Gotta hit the ball. This is not a bogey course. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't think your mama told you to don't hate the player, hate the game. Unless you had the coolest mom on the planet. But yeah, that's usually located in most 90s rap songs. Oh my God, dude. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Golf's hard. Don't get mad. Don't get mad at your piece of shit 100 yards shorter than I normally drive in real life. It's hard to not get mad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, we're having a pretty rough go here. Let's see if we can't get something going. See if we can't recover here. Let's get onto this grain. That was thin, that's probably gonna go over. I feel like we're about 3,000 feet above sea level, but it says we're at whatever. Yeah, 20 over in the sim would be about 35 over in real life, 30 to 35 over. You'll see when you start playing, dude. It's not the same. Okay, let's move the ball center, more center of the stance here. You know where that's not going to stop? The fairway. Ha! Not a chance, folks. But I will take that 310-yard drive. 138. What's our 138 club? Since we're overshooting everything. What I'm saying is you'll shoot about 10 to 15 under your on-course handicap. And it'll make you feel like you're way better at golf than you are. And then you'll wonder why you're not out on the golf course shooting scratch. Trust me, dude, I've gone through all of the phases of simulator golf. Most of those phases are called denial. Most of them are called denial. There's a little phase here, there's a little phase here, and then there's this big one called denial. One 130, let's call it 135, and let's not hit in that water. I don't know what that's going to do because it was fat. Okay, we're fine. And guess what that gives us a chance to do? Hit the 64-degree wedge, baby. Yeah, I know. I appreciate the kind words. I talked my wife out of having kids probably 10 years into our marriage. But, you know, there's stuff that I'll never be able to experience because of that, like real talk. I know I'm a smart ass most of the time, but, you know, stuff that kind of looks like it would be fun, or it's fun sometimes, like, you know, going and buying your pregnant wife like vanilla ice cream and a jar of pickles, right? Stuff like that. having a little version of yourself running around, or if things go really wrong, having a little version of your neighbor or your boss running around, if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Maybe your wife's boss. Oh, I couldn't stay serious. I couldn't do it. I am a trash human being. Absolute trash human being, guys. Dude, if you call me at midnight and cry, I'll say, hey man, just this once. Remember, you got to call me at 2 p.m., 2 a.m. your time though. 1:45, I'd say. Ooh, at a Coldplay concert. Too soon? Nothing's too soon. That was so funny. Oh, I forgot about that. Well done, sir. Well done. Oh, that shot sucks. Get. I'm in northern Utah, up in West Haven, Utah. Flying Fat Kid's over in, I won't say where, Ohio. So he's 2 hours ahead of me. Okay, we're in a bunker with, we're sort of short-sided. Let's hit the 64-degree wedge here. Oh, baby. This was the best $49.99 plus tax I ever spent. Yeah, right. Wait till it's on the real golf course. You would only want to hit a 64 degree off of a super tight lie. 500 yards. Okay. For golf's sakes down in Australia, who else? Joe Legowski, he doesn't hang out with us. He's one of the cool kids. He's down there. Check him out. These guys can probably rattle some stuff off. I'm not sure where the big dog's from. He sounded Australian or New Zealand. Please stay on the tee, or I will destroy you and your family and all of your progeny. Look at that little fader. Get, roll, roll. That's what my shots in real life look like. So me and Bryson were playing the other day, and that dude's like, damn, bro, you can hit so far off the tee. And I was like, thank you. And then we shot like a 48 or something, I think. That was, the 48 was on the front nine, though. Don't confuse it. So we got a par 5 here. There's no use in chasing the pin. Also, it's a video game, and why not chase the pin? I just don't want to land in that water. Let's go ahead and lay up right in front of the water. Let's hit a little buck 40 shot. Yep, we broke 50 on the front nine, me and Bryson, we did. Broke 50 on the front nine. That was obviously a terrible shot and would have actually gone in the water. That was an 8-iron. I don't know why everything's going so far today. My 8-iron does not carry 162 at sea level. 45. We're too far out to hit the 64-degree wedge because it'll chew a hole in this golf ball. But we can at least get up here somewhere. Yeah, I love faders too, buddy. I love draws, I love fades. I talk a lot of crap, but I really enjoy this game. It's as enjoyable as you will allow it to be. All right, we're hitting a 90-yard shot here. If you're too short, you might be in trouble. Let's hit an easy 50-degree wedge because I honestly don't know how far any of these clubs go anymore. It's a mystery. I might as well let Siri pick my damn club for me at this point. That should be good. This dude is an Australian miner. I got nothing to say. That's badass. Well, it's hardcore. I'm sure you don't think it's that badass, but I'm serious. You're Australian, so you're already a badass. And then you're a miner too, which is super hardcore. Like, you can hang out in any of my chats, sir. You can hang out in any of my chats. Honestly, Americans are kind of a bunch of wussies compared to Australians. I'm not afraid to say it. I think it's a pretty well-known thing at this point. And you know when I started to realize that? I think it was circa 1980 something or 1990 something when I saw the first Crocodile Dundee movie with Paul Hogan in it. That's when I knew. That's when I knew. Can we at least be on the fairway? Get up there. Guys, that was another pop fly. It's either a birdie, an eagle, or a double bogey pop fly. That's the round we're having today. This is a par 4 and we're 1 nautical mile from the hole. Where's my burner mini driver? I'll just hit the 3-wood. That was a well-struck golf ball. My God, how far did that thing go? 250 from a 3-wood? Dude, I must have ate my damn Wheaties this morning. What do we got in the chat? Yeah, man, I am not joking. Like, I salute you. That's tough work. I'm not kidding, brother. Like, I know I get sarcastic sometimes. I'm genuinely not kidding. Like, I salute you. This 64-degree wedge, buddy. I might have to enter into a polyamorous relationship with this thing. No, that's got to be the booze talking. $2.99, am I out of my mind? Yeah, that was pretty stupid, I'm sorry. What was that, like a Wendy's or an Arby's commercial? Back when something actually cost $2.99? Are you my 100th subscriber? Dude, is YouTube gonna send me one of those badass plaques? No, they're not. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Okay, you guys, that had a real, like, honest chance of going in the hole, but I hit a tree. It was honestly going directly for the hole. Uh, 62 out. Dude, I hope I never get to 1,000 subscribers. I got too much going on to tend a YouTube channel. 60 yards here. Just absolutely annihilated. That's crazy, but it does give us a chance to use this 64-degree wedge. $13. Let's see what we can cook up here. Dude, that thing just sticks. I might not actually hate playing on firm greens with this club. If I could get some damn spin. 225 of them. Let's try to not hit OB. Let's just not even chance it. Uh-oh. Is that a self-fulfilling prophecy? Uh-oh. Oh! What the hell happened there? That really sucks. Guys, that's the reason. That is reason number 4,725 that you do not need to keep score as a beginner golfer. That is wild, inconsistent play there. See, and then look, this one's slicing over. Let's hope that's not OB. Oh, thank goodness. What do we got here? $130 into the pin. We're hitting out of some rough. We're going uphill. Let's go ahead and hit a 9-iron. That was fat. Get up there. Okay, 64-degree wedge time, baby. Ball's going to come out left, and it's going to want to roll left as well. Just give yourself a fighting chance. 11. Soft greens with a high lofted wedge. And we almost put that in the hole. Okay, other than that OB, the round was not bad. 2 birdies, 1 eagle, a handful of bogeys, and we finished with a 6 over with a 78. Obviously nothing near what I play in real life. 7 pars, 2 birdies, blah, 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 blah. It's fine. Let's bust back out to the GSPro splash screen and play round 2 of this live stream. Hosels should drop off here. There it goes, because I actually figured my life out. Uh-oh, tips tour, Marco Simone. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's play bogeys, because that's what I put in the little description window. We got 6-foot gimme auto putts. Blue tees are at 5,900 yards. Saturday pins. Green firmness is normal. Stimps 11. Fairway firmness is normal. Wind is calm. And the tournament is a whopping 150 feet above sea level. Oh my God, we're going to hit so far today. Yeah, it'll work. But that in real life would have been a high 80s, low 90s on the real golf course. It certainly would have been below my actual USGA handicap, which is 22 and some change right now. 260. Let's see what we can do here. We got lateral on the left. Colors look super washed out. Let's check some graphic settings, Chia. Okay, we got that going for us. We're holding 90 frames a second with uncapped frame rate. We shouldn't see a bunch of stuttering here. Let's see if we can get a ball down the fairway. The slice has not been as bad today. That should be left side of the fairway. That was a high fade. 230. What is this club set at? My God. Guys, I'm always changing lofts and messing around with crap. I have fun with it. It's not for everybody. I saw a flying fat kid in Hosel Rocket Golfer in the cool kid by invite only Twisted Sticks Club. And I thought I saw you guys were playing a scramble tonight. I don't want to hit that far. Ball's gonna go left. Not great. Let's get up there with a little bump and run. The 64-degree wedge is fun, but we've got to practice all kinds of different shots. That's not a bad little bump and run. We got some work to do with the flat stick, but that's every hole. It's really nothing too mind-bending. Let's just hit the ball here. I was surprised to see the thumbnail for said video was somewhat representative of what we were going to see in the video. All right, this ProTee just broke in a way that I can't even fix it. Rest in peace, ProTee. Let's fish another one out of here. Got a couple of broken ones. It is what it is. We'll just put them up there. We'll get some warranty work done later. Just kidding, we won't. Okay, I ordered a bunch of these. I might order a bunch more. $101 out. $101 out. That's not going to go 101 yards. That won't even go 101 Dalmatians. What do we got here? That was a strange little shot there. 20 carry, 22 carry. Guys, we're getting raked across the coals on this hole. So it's gonna make us putt too. Ooh. Ooh. Uh, 126. Oh, baby, that was pretty dope. Pretty dope. Uh, 460, will we using this driver here? Let's try something different here. This won't work for the square golf launch monitor, but we'll move it. I guess we'll move it. Or I could just sell that launch monitor like I probably already should have. Let's do this. Crummy little Healy shot there, I'm guessing. $230. That's not going to go 230. That's not going to go 230. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Thanks, Levo. Hey, have a good shift out there. Thanks for tuning in. Seriously, we salute you. That's tough work. Have a good. Yeah, it's morning there. Have a good shift, sir. Holy putt! My God. I'm not putting this. Out of your mind? Okay, we got a short par 4. Let's hit the 3-wood. Doesn't get much better than that. Uh, 59 yards. It's going to want to go a little bit to the right. We are destroying the ball with this 54-degree wedge. I don't know what it is. It's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Tell you what, folks, Slevo is a man's man. There ain't a whole lot of those left in the world anymore. Not a whole lot of those left in the world anymore. .103 playing 108 with a bit of a tailwind. I'm hesitant to hit this. Nope. It's honestly like like it makes me feel a little emotional because that man is willing to do what he's about to go do down there to make sure there's food on the table for his family. And you got some men here in America and other places that don't have jobs and they sit around and play Call of Duty all day. I was raised by a pretty manly man, and my grandpa's a pretty manly man, so I can identify with what he's about to go do, but I obviously have never done it. Okay, not a great shot. It's probably from all of the pride I'm feeling for having just met what may be one of the most manly men I probably have ever met. All right, we're just going past the hole over and over and over again here. I do not think this course is hard enough to warrant bogeys. I'm slowly falling down the leaderboard. It's fine. I don't need therapy. I don't want to talk about it. That's a pretty decent shot. Sit down. That was very decent. 7 wood. We'll see if we can get the ball over near the pin. Tell you what, he needs to start a Patreon. That is somebody I would give money to on Patreon. Like, hey dude, thanks for doing a job that a lot of people are not manly enough to do. Here's some fucking money. Like, I ain't kidding. Pretty blessed to have people like that come through the live stream. I'd rather have Sleevo than Jay. We still haven't figured out if Jay is AI or a real person. Honestly, don't know. Just says some really wacky crap. Not bad other than that. There's a little sky ball there. They happen. Little sky ball, 220, 250, 255 to the pin. Get your ass up there. All right. 3 wood, 235 total distance. That's good stuff. Okay, if I could have that shot back. That was a waste of a stroke because we're still a good ways out from the pin here. 20 feet to be exact. Playing more than 20 feet. Oh, come on. Can't buy a birdie here. 165. We don't want to hit quite that far. Get up there. Come on. We are right on the razor's edge of playing some amazing golf here. Just having a little bit of something. Got a lot of balls that are wanting to go into the cup. Yeah, it's a good course. It's wide open. You guys that hit those long balls are gonna love this. Okay, I got lateral on where I miss, so I'm just gonna aim over here. If it goes on this other fairway, it's no harm, no foul. But I am not taking a penalty stroke unless I slice this ball real bad. Okay, that was a possible outcome, and it probably still won't even be on that fairway, which would be kind of funny. That does not count for a fairway in regulation here in GSPro, as much as we all want it to. But we didn't take a penalty stroke. Let's make sure we're aimed at the actual green. Do your map zoom here. There we go. We want to be aimed at the green. Sometimes GSPro just aims the ball wherever the next white dot is, and you got to be cognizant of it or it'll get you. There's a couple of people here present that have hit their ball backwards for reasons unknown. That was a little bit toey, I think. Landed pin high though, and now we can use that 64-degree wedge, which is absolutely magical here in the simulator, but I don't think the same results are gonna occur on the real course. In fact, it may never make it onto the course at all. I don't think GSPro should hold your hand per se, but I think it should let you know when you're may not be hitting where you, maybe if you're so many degrees, yeah, I don't know how it would do it, but it shouldn't let you hit backwards. It's just, you would never get on a tee box at the golf course and hit a ball in the opposite direction unless you'd had like way too much to drink. All right, another lovely sky ball here in the simulator. And I think that is nasty rough. That is a lateral hazard, folks, we just hit into. And it is not going to let us... oh boy, how far out are we? It won't tell us how far we hit. Crapshoot. It's, guys, this is one of the reasons GSPro is bullshit. It just let me drop in a field. I couldn't see what was going on. It let me drop in a field. Total length of the hole is 366 yards, and it let me drop in a field 24 yards past the tee box. Like, that is going to cost me, I don't know how many strokes. Like, turn the damn UI on when you're doing a drop. It is not rocket science. It's absurd. Oh, that pisses me off. Okay, so out of that lovely lie, we carried 116 in GSPro and 175 in the lab software to just to give you some idea of how bad we just got our cornholes pushed in there. It shouldn't let you, it should turn the UI back on, because there's no way I could exit it out to turn the UI on. Let's do what we can here to scramble for bogey or double bogey and put this travesty behind us. This travesty that is GSPro. There's just certain settings that should cancel one another out. Like, come on. Come on. Okay, this is for doubles, so we're going to take a triple on that bullcrap drop, dude. Maybe a quad. Oh, it's gonna make us putt again. You got to be shitting me. Unbelievable. Took a triple. Send in a bug report. You telling me nobody's ever tried to do that before this second? Get the hell out of here. I ain't buying it. 150. Dear GSPro, could you have some software people that are not hungover work on this program? Thank you, the management. That was toey. Felt it rotate in my hand. Let's see if we can scramble and get up near the pin. Thanks for the wishes of good luck, sir. I hope you guys do well tonight in your members only Cool Kid Club. By invite only. Let's see here. +5. +5, and I think 3 of them were from that dumbass hole we just played. Okay. We will adapt. We will overcome. Nice little banana fade there. We might be on the fairway. And we're not. Good old GSPro. It's hard to not throw your computer through the garage door when that crap happens. Like, golf's already hard enough. I shouldn't be wrestling the alligator that is this software at the same time, you know? Wrestling gators. Oh, hell, that's not going the right direction. Very solidly struck ball, though. What do we got here? Very well struck ball. 60 yards. We got to go up. We got to go up and right. Oh no, that was duffed. Son of a bitch. All right. We've had a little bit of a rough patch here. We'll be fine. Everything will be fine. But shouldn't be fighting the software in addition to an extremely difficult sport, right? Okay, we scrambled for par there thanks to the 54-degree wedge. The 64-degree wedge and I are currently writing a prenup. But I just can't hide my love for that wedge anymore. I'm not going to hide my love anymore. Hey, for golf's sake, how are you? We just had another badass Aussie on here. Another sky ball. That's funny. I know I do not hit those in real life. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. What do we got here? Can I get out? No, I'm in the middle of a tree. Let's hit a sim drop. We'll plop it right here and see what we can do. 220. 220. Let's knock the tar out of this golf ball with the 5 wood. Maybe we can get her up there near the green. No, that felt fat. Decent shot. Let's see what yardage out we are. We're 27 out. Let's hit the 64-degree bargain bin wedge that I found today at the golf shop and see if it'll take some more of the coating off the golf ball here. .255 lateral on the right this time. I don't want nothing to do with it. There we go. Yeah, I think we're eating another stroke, guys. I was keeping the slice under control, but for some reason it's just not working anymore. We'll get back though. Let's check the next option. Let's just, that'd be 3 off the tee. Can I get out of here? See, without the UI, I don't know where I am. Fatal flaw in GSPro. If you have your UI turned off after the ball is struck, I believe, you will not know where you're dropping. Shovelware. I have no idea where I'm dropping. As it lies is, let's see what we got as it lies. Dude, I don't know. This software is frustrating, to say the least. Well, I partially agree with you, good sir, but if you don't hit the ball into places, you don't hit the ball into hazards, you don't have to drop the ball, you know what I'm saying? So it's almost like, who do you blame? I blame society, and I blame the man. I don't know who the man is, but I blame the man. Okay, I'm guessing by all the noises I just heard, we are screwed 6 ways from Sunday. So we played as it lies, thankfully. I think we might be able to get out of here. I'll hit over here with a high lofted wedge. That still hit 17 trees on the way out. What are we at, 57? Man, I have such a love-hate relationship with this software. Like, I'm not saying take it easy on me, but you don't need to make it so difficult. Like, shouldn't somebody be bug testing this software, or do they just rely on the users to bug test the software like every other GD video game publisher does? Like, we'll let the stupid people who bought this software bug check it. Okay, that's a real That's a real solid business model. Ooh, this something's going on here. We're dropping frames really bad. Let's crank down some graphics settings here. There we go. That's about as bad as you can get the graphics settings. This hole is gonna ruin our score here. Oh, a 7. Oh, this software is trash, dude. You gonna tell me nobody thought of turning the UI back on while I was dropping my ball? Jesus. We were having a pretty good round until GSPro woke up from its hungover stupor. Another sky ball, dude. Holy shit. Keep it together, buddy. Keep it together. So I could go over the tree and still have 100 yards to go. I can go through the tree. Let's see what our options here entail. Let's just bash a ball through the tree since the round is essentially ruined at this point anyway. I swear I can't go one round without GSPro pulling some shenanigans, man. That was just, what was that? Dude, don't play golf when you're pissed off. You'll start hitting shots just like that. Oh, I'm trying right now to not throw my golf club through this computer. Let's see here. I will take that though. GSPro's like, I'm sorry, sir. 187 to the pin. I'm so sorry, sir. Can you ever forgive me, sir? No, I can't forgive you. You suck. That felt really good. That felt really nice. But it's over. It's over there on the right. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Please don't hit me. All right. That was shaping up to be a really good round, guys. Like, magnifique. But no. We're breaking right, then we're breaking left. We're breaking all the rules. Let's get out of this crappy round. Call it a day. Go eat some dinner with Mama. Got us a bogey. No. I can't count how many people times I've said in a video to not subscribe to my channel, but people keep on hovering over that button and deciding to make the very poor decision of subscribing to the channel. So I don't understand the allure myself, because I'm not playing good golf. Maybe it's just My stupid jokes? I don't know. $245. That's better than the frozen dog turds in February in the backyard that I've been hitting as of late. 130. It's something different. Which thing? Which thing is different, sir? My channel? I can't hit a golf ball. I can't do it. This son of a bitchin' software. Oh. It's the best we got. Okay, let's hit this 64-degree wedge up right into the hole. How about that? Right into the hole. Right into the stinking hole. Oh, I thinned it. How do you thin a wedge with a grind like this? It's basically impossible to thin it until now. That's what it was supposed to do. Okay, guys, I'm just flustered at this point. Let's get out of the round. Oh. Let's get out of the round. Let's call it a day. Let's live to fight another battle. Okay. That should have been a low 70s round. Oh my God, I hate GSPro. Okay. 82, so 12 over. Sucks. I'm genuine and genuinely funny. You got the first part right. I learned to stop pulling punches a long time ago in life. It wasn't getting me anywhere. Guys, we're back at the GSPro splash screen. Those were two really good rounds. The second of which was smacked right across the face by GSPro very firmly. Let's shut down the simulator here. Oh, well, I give you my parting words. Button box is shut off. Let's exit out of GSPro. Let's exit out of the lab software. Let's shut her down here. Exit application. GSPro, you suck. You suck. I shouldn't have to submit a bug fix for something that stupid. See you on the next video, sir. I appreciate you tuning in, as always. Shut off the pin light, shut off the fan. Now I got to re-enable my UI so that I don't have to drop into a black hole of which I have no idea where I'm dropping. It is another day. We've been fighting this golf battle for about 14 or 15 months now. That's right, my golf career is so young that it's still aged in months. It's like a baby. Babies, you don't say how old your baby is in years, you say how old your baby is in months, right? Okay, guys, we had a good run. Got a little pissed off there toward the end, but I feel like it's understandable. Some of the crap GSPro does is infuriating. But still a couple of good rounds nonetheless. I think we went like 4 or 6 over at DPC Skyglass or whatever it was called. And then in that last round, it was unfortunately 12 over. But I'd say 6 to 8 of those strokes were because of the software. But we'll see you tomorrow. Everybody, thank you for tuning in. I hope you're doing well. It's Wednesday, it's hump day, and I'll probably see you tomorrow here from the sim. Have a good one. Turbo Talent.